Yo fam, what's good, appreciate you guys. Welcome back again for another Legend Lost sector, this time on Bunker E15 on Europa. This one is quite an easy one, so you shouldn't struggle with it, but barrier and overload again, void burn and void shield. So scout rifles and the hand cannons, probably the way to go. I did try with SMGs, it's not as fun, a little bit harder to stun, but Night Watch is what I'm running, a bottom dollar with explosive payload and a bad omens. So nothing out of the ordinary. I'm running the Top Tree Nova with scatter grenades. Scatter grenades is one of my favorite grenades. I'm running Power of Rasputin, Warmind's Protection. I'm running Protective Light, Taking Charge, and this one, Warmind's Decree. Now, Warmind's Decree is the one where void explosion damage has the opportunity to grant a Warmind cell. So I'm not running any Warmind weapons at all. So this one here is wholly and wholly relying on those void explosions to create Warmind cells for me. So as I said, not a hard one at all. You're going to get an overload straight off the bat. Just play it steady and safe and see how you go with it, and you should get some good loot. As I said, you're aiming for around, probably around that 5 to 6 minute mark. I think you should be able to get a sub 4 minute if you're really pushing it. I'm playing this one fairly safe. I'm not running any exotics. As you know, I don't like to. And this is how you're going to be able to do that. So anyway, this one here, make sure you get up here and hit this guy. He does snipe you at times and it does hurt, but play the same angles as I do and you shouldn't have any troubles at all. And you can see here I'm using the rocket launcher as much as I can. There's no point in trying to hit these guys, just get rid of them. You should get plenty of ammunition along the way if you've got finders and scavengers and stuff on. This one's going to give you exotic head pieces. There's lots of exotic head armor available for you. That is handy, so please check your collections to see what you have, what you've got and what you've got missing. Remember, you can farm for extra stats and stuff as well, and this one being the way that it is nice and easy. Now I know some of you are waiting for a 1340 lost sector to do for some of your triumphs and stuff. Tomorrow the 1340 will be this one, and it will be quite easy to do. So I will probably try to do a guide for that. We'll see how we go with time, but for those that need an easy lost sector to smash out for that triumph, this will be the one to go. Now these weapons that I am running are not my favorite weapons at all to run. I personally don't really love the bottom dollar, but it has explosive payload, which I feel is so important for stunning those overload champions. It's kind of a bit of a same old with these lost sectors. Scout rifles and hand cannons seem to be the play, unless we're up against our unstoppable champions, which then you use a grenade launcher. I'm not running breach and clear. Breach and clear on the boss will certainly help out. So being able to run breach and clear, so maybe an anarchy or something like that. You should be able to clear this fairly quickly with a normal loadout. As I said, I'm running a completely bare bones loadout so that you guys can get a bit of an idea of what to run, play with it, do whatever you need to. As I said, make quick use of all these things here. I really like running a rocket. It's different, and I really enjoy running these lost sectors and stuff for you guys and using loadouts that I not necessarily would always run. I find I always run the meta that I have, which I'm trying not to do that, so you guys can all have a bit of an opportunity to see what weapons would work. But pretty much any scout rifle and any hand cannon at all with explosive. Now if you don't have explosive payload, I'd probably recommend running an SMG just for consistency of stun. The hand cannon with explosive all time payload is a 2-tap stun every time, so it's fairly consistent for stunning those overloads. The overloads are probably the worst champions to come up against. Now when you come to this room, this is probably the only hard part of the whole thing. You will get a wyvern and you will get an overload champion in here just before the boss spawns, and if you don't get rid of them, you will have them during the boss encounter. So the wyvern will be first, get rid of it, and then when the boss spawns you'll get an overload champion. So make sure you take out the wyvern, one rocket and a little bit of bullets and it'll be done. It's kind of doing its own thing at the moment. But once again, these lost sectors are not difficult, guys, but I'm making these videos so that the guys that do struggle to find loadouts and stuff get an idea of how to run it, and you should be practicing staying alive. As I said, I'm deliberately trying to stay alive here and not die. So this is not me trying to go as fast as I possibly can. I personally like running these sometimes just to see how quickly I can do it. It's a good test for your own skill, trying to stay alive, trying to do it as quick as possible, trying out different loadouts. It's good practice for doing Grandmasters. So, and if you haven't done a Grandmaster, these little lost sectors definitely do help to get ready and contending with champions and things like that as well. So as I said, have fun with it, see what strats work for you. Make sure you let me know in the comments what gear you do get, and what strats you're using, and what weapons are working for you, and anything different than I've run. As I said, Breach and Clear would 100% be a good play here, but unfortunately not everyone has it, and I did not want to use Anarchy because not everyone has that either. So I've deliberately gone with a class that I feel as though everyone should be able to grab, and that is, you know, deliberately I went with a hand cannon of not something that's hard to acquire, and then obviously use the Scout Rifle, which is probably one of the best Scout Rifles in the game, being the Night Watch. And then you have just the bottom Bad Omens for my heavy, and the Bad Omens does a lot of work. It's just got tracking and cluster on it, nothing out of the ordinary. So there's the boss dead, and now I've just got to contend with this overload. Now if I don't kill the overload, I don't get the platinum, remember that, so I'm going to make sure I get rid of that, and then I'm going to go straight in and grab my loot. As I said, if these have been helpful, guys, make sure you do say in the chat, and make sure you do drop a thumbs up on it, and please share it with anyone and everyone. And if you have the time, please go and check out my latest video, which is the Grandmaster Nightfall for the Disgraced, which is the latest one. It has got double loot, so another massive opportunity for you guys to get some more gear. So please go over there and give that some love as well. And you know, if you're watching this and you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed it, and head on over to fb.gg/iiseeker to check us out on a live stream where we help people with raids and stuff every day. Anyway, guys, appreciate you. Stay groovy, stay safe as always. Deuces. See you on the next one.